Reality Michael here, and this story just took a serious turn because 90 Day Fiancé fans aren't only talking about Lisa's relationship drama anymore. They're talking about her mental health, the eviction rumors, and a shocking claim coming straight from her daughter. Faith is stepping in to defend her mom, shut down the idea that Lisa was kicked off the show, and she's also alleging Lisa may have autism and even Stockholm Syndrome, all tied back to Lisa's ex-wife. Let's get into it. 90 Day Fiancé fans are hearing directly from Lisa's daughter, Faith, after a new wave of drama erupted online. It all started when one of Lisa's ex-wives gave an interview that painted a harsh picture of Lisa and their past. But Faith wasn't about to let that version of events become the only story out there. Faith stepped in to defend her mother and set the record straight, especially after rumors began spreading that Lisa had been removed from the show. Viewers were worried they wouldn't see Lisa again this season, but Faith shut that down fast. According to her, Lisa was not evicted, not edited out, and not kicked off the series. In other words, the speculation about Lisa disappearing from the season appears to be unfounded. However, Faith's biggest revelations weren't about the show. They were about what she says happened behind closed doors for years. A thread shared by blogger @90dayfiancé Alexa featured Faith's statement where she claimed Lisa's most recent ex-wife was not a victim and never would be. Faith said her mother and this ex were in an on-and-off relationship during Faith's childhood and teen years. My mother and she were in an on-and-off relationship from when I was 11 till 19, Faith wrote, implying this wasn't a short-lived situation. It was something that shaped a huge portion of her life. Then, Faith shared deeply personal details about her own mental health, revealing she lives with chronic PTSD, major depressive disorder, and depersonalization and derealization syndrome. She explained that the trauma she experienced growing up was something she could manage until this ex-wife entered their lives and, according to Faith, escalated everything. Faith described the ex as verbally and mentally abusive, manipulative, and toxic. She claimed the ex's presence created a cycle that was nearly impossible to escape. Faith said that even when she managed to push the ex out of their lives, it never stayed that way. Weeks or months later, the ex would allegedly return, restarting the same pattern all over again. And according to Faith, this didn't just affect her, it changed her mother completely. Faith claimed that because of the repeated abuse and manipulation, Lisa developed what Faith believes to be Stockholm Syndrome. In Faith's view, her mother became psychologically trapped in a dynamic where she couldn't fully break away, even when the relationship was harming the entire household. And Faith also addressed another topic that fans have been debating, whether Lisa has a learning disorder. Faith explained that Lisa grew up in the 1970s, a time when testing and diagnoses for learning disabilities weren't widely available. She suggested that because of that, Lisa may have gone through life without ever being properly assessed. She added that now that her mother is over the hill, she doesn't see a need to pursue formal testing at this point. But she did offer her own theory. Faith said she assumes Lisa may have some form of autism. She explained that she works with neurodivergent children and believes the signs she has seen in her mother make autism the most likely explanation. She added that in her opinion, there isn't much that can be done at this stage besides specific behavior management to help Lisa navigate daily life. In the end, Faith's message was clear. She's standing by her mother, she's rejecting the victim narrative being pushed by the ex, and she's asking people to understand that what Lisa is dealing with may be far deeper than fans realize from watching the show.